We've done several videos lately on the channel on reading greens, and that's really important. But oddly enough, on every one of those videos, somebody has commented about, oh, this slows down play. I did the finding the straight putt method and the old school method and aim point and plumb bobbing, and everybody says, oh, those really slow down play. So I'm going to help you with that. In this video, we're going to talk about reading the greens and slow play, and at the end of this video I'm going to give you the fastest possible method for accurately reading the greens. It'll make you really quick so you can read greens, make more putts without slowing down the play of the game. Let's go. Slow play and reading greens. If you want to make more putts, you have to take some kind of a stab at reading the green. You can't just walk out and, oh, there's the hole, there's the ball, let's do it. That's not the idea. You want to have a shot at getting the putt in the hole, which means you need to make some type of read green. Or green, you need to make some type of green read. But it's not reading the green that slows down play. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It's slow players. The guys who take 15 minutes looking for their ball and they think they hit it 50 yards further. I mean, it's like you want to look for your ball where you hope you hit it or where it really went out of bounds. You guys know who you are. It's the people who are talking and laughing and joking who are not playing ready golf that slow down play. Now, granted, some people are slow, but I want to illustrate in this video a really fast method to read the greens. But before I do that, I want to remind you and prove to you again, you don't have to be slow reading the greens. Let's first talk about the plumb bobbing method. I'm going to take a ball, not look. I'm going to toss that ball out on the green. No cuts, no nothing. I'm going to plumb bob this putt and go make it and show you it doesn't take much time. Okay, let's go at this hole over here, Mr. Cameraman. We may not have good angles or perfect lighting, but I'm going to line up and plumb bob this putt. First putt I've stroked this morning. The line was good, 10 steps to that putt. I hit it within 18 inches. Just a little bit too soft, my first putt of the day. That didn't take any extra time to plumb bob that putt. So it's not the method, it's the player that's slow. All right, let's do another one using the find the straight putt method. We'll go at this same hole. All right, got a little bit, my ball is there. And I believe right here is a straight putt. No, that's not straight. Here is probably straight. So this one is going to be a little bit outside my left, your right. And I hit that one too firm. It took the break out of it. Again, close enough for a 15, 18-foot putt. And I'm still, this morning, working on getting the speed. Notice, neither of those took much time. Now, let's talk about, let's try to do one if we were going to use the aim point method and see how much time that takes you. Okay, you know what? Aim point does slow down play, so we won't do that one. Okay, now let's talk about the fastest way to read a green, any green. I'm just going to throw a putt out there, and we're going to go at that hole. All right, Mr. Cameraman? All right. Fastest way to read a green. When you get out of the cart or when you're walking up to the green, you're looking around to get the overall terrain. That doesn't take any extra time because you're walking onto the green anyway. So I got a feeling on this green, downhill is obviously this way and that way. So I know that most things, without any guess, are going to break a little bit to the right. Then you look at the overall slope of the green. All this while you're walking up. Now you get to your ball and you ask yourself a simple question. If I hit my ball straight at the hole, notice I didn't walk around, do anything, I just walked straight to my ball. If I hit this putt straight at the hole, where will it finish? And so this putt that I'm looking at, now we're adding a little extra time for the purposes of this video. I wouldn't do this using this method on the green. I believe that if I hit this putt straight at the stick, it's going to finish about here. Well, that's, let's just measure it with my club. That's that far. So I'm going to aim that far outside the hole. Let's see how accurate that is. That seems like a lot of break, and maybe I'm off, but we're going to put a tee there. I'm going to start the ball at that point. So looking at this one, I believe if I hit it straight at the stick, it's going to miss about or finish 12 or 13 inches out to the right of the hole. So I've picked a spot. We put a tee down there as a target, 12 or 13 inches left of the hole. I'm going to aim at that and see what the putt does. Notice this was very quick. I didn't walk around the ball or any of that. Okay, I missed it slightly, but I'll tolerate that. What's that, 25, 30-foot putt? From that distance to be within a few inches of the hole is great. Notice that took no time. Took no time.
Inside the 3-foot circle.
Oh yeah, I was way inside the 3-foot circle, in the kill zone. And that took no time. I didn't walk all around the hole. I wasn't stomping or feeling with my feet. Looked at the flag and said, if I hit the ball straight at that, our brains are really good at looking at things like that and making a calculation. You have to be that to survive. And so use this method where you look straight at the stick and think, if I hit the ball right there, where would it finish? For a lot of people, this is very easy and very fast. And here's something else you can do. You want to practice this method to get on the practice green to get really good at it. Let me show you how to do that. All right. So to practice and get good at this super fast method of reading greens, here's what I want you to do. You go out on the practice green, and by the way, you ought to spend about 40%, at least 40% of your pre-round warm-up time on the practice green, because that's going to be at least 40% of your strokes on the course. But to practice this super fast, all right, to practice this super fast method of reading the greens, walk out on the practice green, one ball, and just line up and try to hit it straight at the hole, straight at the stick. So let's do that here. Okay, so if I hit that ball straight at the stick, it breaks ever so slightly, just outside the lip of the hole, so about half of a cup of break. Well, that means that I should have aimed about here instead of at the middle of the stick, just maybe even closer than that. Just half a cup outside the hole. So now let's go back and try that on the same putt. And what I'm doing is teaching myself to see where to aim based on what the putt does if I'm going straight at the stick. I hit that one too slow. Let's do that again. So here I'm about 12 feet. Make percent for the Tour Pros is around 40% or less. My read said, and I've already proven it by hitting one straight at the stick, if I go straight at it, it's going to go that way a little bit. So I moved a target out there to the right. And this is how you practice this. So let's see what I can do here. Dead in the middle of the cup. it works. So go out on the practice green and work on looking at various putts from various places and going, if I hit the ball straight at the stick, where is it going to finish? Then take your putter or whatever and measure. If I think it's going to finish here, then I'm going to measure that distance and put a target that far on the opposite side of the hole, and you hit at that target. You do that over and over again on the practice green. Train yourself, so then you walk out on the course in a real round. You look at your putt and go, if I hit it straight at the stick, it's going to finish there, which means I'm going to aim here. And then you do that, you'll be surprised how many more you'll make, how many more you'll get close, because your brain just naturally calculates. Oh, if I go straight here. And I didn't do anything to waste any time. It was quick. I didn't look all over the whole world. I didn't walk around and measure and feel with my feet and squat down and eyeball and all of that. Looked at the putt and said, if I hit it straight at the stick, it'll finish there. So I'm going to aim just opposite to that finish and then roll the putt and make a good stroke. That'll help you make more putts. And if you like making more putts, give this video a thumbs up, a comment, a like, and a share. And until next time, here's to you making more putts.